So today I am discussing with you about how to remember chemical equations, particularly the equations from inorganic chemistry. Like a lot of students come with many complaints. For example, I can't learn chemical equations. Chemical equations can't be learnt. I don't remember chemical equations. Even after doing so many times, I always forget chemical equations. There is no way somebody can learn chemical equations. There is no use trying to learn chemical equations and things like that. But now I have come up with a few points that if you properly follow them and give suitable time to your work, you will never forget any kind of chemical equations. Now, first of all, you have to believe in them. Don't be prejudiced. You have to believe that the chemical equations can be learnt, and there will be some time that you know all the chemical equations by heart which are in your syllabus. We should start in that manner only. If you don't believe in remembering chemical equations, how you are going to learn them? My second point is, try to do the chemical equations with flow of the topic. Do not make an abrupt list of chemical equations and trying to cram them. Every chemical equation is concerned with a particular topic. For example, manufacture of a particular chemical, or properties of a particular chemical, or a particular type of reactions of a particular chemical with a particular type of other chemical. So when you are doing that topic, equations will come like a flow, and they should be interlinked with other things. My third point, you should have proper notes. In proper notes, the chemical equation should be properly written. All the reactants, all the products, and preferably it should be balanced. Then you need to write down chemical equations. Written thing is a must. Write down once, twice, or you can write down at different places also. Now, what does different places mean? Maybe there is a small notice board near your study table, or you are using the sticky patches, or you are just writing here and there. So many things are going to work. Then there is no use writing down if you are not able to recall at random. Once in a while, you should try to recall. If you remember that particular equation, which is the third equation in the manufacture of a particular substance, that will definitely work. Then to make the connection stronger, you have to do linked conceptual questions. There are so many conceptual questions, particularly in inorganic chemistry part, which have answers in the form of the chemical equations. So doing those questions from the back exercise of the book or whatever will help you relate the chemical equations to them, and there is no way you won't be able to remember them. Then, just like conceptual questions, there are linked problems to chemical equations. For example, the problems related with calculation of moles or limiting reagent, like that. And there are calculations related to redox reactions in the form of chemical equations, where you may require to remember the chemical equations. And there are so many chemicals whose manufacture has a process which includes 2, 3, or 4 type of chemical equations. So doing all these linked problems will help you memorize the chemical equations. Then flowcharts. Flowcharts are very important, particularly in the topics which include 2, 3, 4, 5 or more chemical equations. A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, then how E can be used back, how C can be used back. So many flowcharts. You should have your own flowcharts. Not just looking at the book will be sufficient. You can make colored flowcharts. You will feel happy about it and you will remember the chemical equations. Then there must be proper revisions. Otherwise you will end up forgetting things only. And that is why it is important that not in the last hour you should try to memorize the chemical equations and then complain about that you can't remember chemical equations, but you should keep on revising time to time so that you are in a good touch with chemical equations. And finally, as I always say, stay calm, enjoy your work, do the things happily, believe in yourself, be yourself, you will remember chemical equations. So till next time, bye.